Party people in the place to be. Live, 58 Dream Street. We're James of the Games. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Glad you're here, Theta. Glad you're here, Stimpinski. Glad you're here. Anybody else who may or may not be here. And anyone who's watching later on video on demand. I'm also glad you're here. So, getting started late today. This is 2 days in a row. This one is not OBS's fault. Cedric! Hello! Today is not... yesterday I started 50 minutes later than planned because I was battling... quick aside. Every now and then on Facebook, a social media app that I barely use anymore, but every now and then I would, especially back when it was a little more good, I would go on and I would fire up a, this is inspired by Stimpinski's robot rantings about humans. I would go on and I would post out of context a line from Futurama where Bender, while sleeping, he's saying this in a dream, and he says, "Hey, sexy mama, want to kill all humans?" And I'll just post that randomly. And my mother is always like, "What are you talking about? What is going on?" So that's my Mother's Day story. Yeah, so yesterday it was OBS's fault that I started late. And this today, like with most problems, it's my mother's fault. Just in the sense, I went over to say hello to my mom and happy Mother's Day and all that stuff. Oh man, it's like, you know what? And there was a renaissance in the early pandemic, Schumann, and hello Schumann, by the way, when for just a brief time it was like, oh wow, everybody's using this so much now that it's overwhelming the algorithm that wants to mainly show me things that make me angry. Like here, look at some people you've never met from a country you don't live in discussing their terrible political beliefs. Don't you want to get in there and mix it up with them in the comments? And for a brief while, I was suppressed just because I guess people were posting so much. It was like, all right, fine. Here are the people that you know and what they're saying. Now, I see maybe like one thing of a friend or family member or acquaintance for every many things that are just, we found something we think will make you angry, or we found something that we think, just garbage, just terrible algorithm, just terrible stuff. Anyway, just time got away from us while we were visiting, so I scheduled the stream to start late, and then I started even later. So I don't know how much time we have. A lot depends on how quickly I get hungry. I did manage to eat most of a not real chicken pesto wrap from the vegan butcher in my town. They're called Real Fake Meats. And they make some really good fake meats, if that's your thing that you're into. And so I got most of that in during the Starting Soon song, and maybe if I'm forced to take an intermission I can get another bite or two. But here's the consolation. See, I mean, if you found it on ChatGPT, if you looked it up on ChatGPT, Stimpinski, then, it's true. So here we are. Yeah, the consolation prize of probably not having as much time is that I bet this is going to be time well spent with things happening right from the get-go. Or maybe it'll turn out there's some, you have to talk to the thief again, and then he'll ask you if you want to play dice, and until you've won 5 rounds of dice with him, you can't pay the bride price. If there's some progress flag trick like that, then maybe not, but I think maybe it's going to work. Let's try. So here I am. Context. A leopard lady has been captured. At first, we thought she was a leopard man, because that's just what they call all the leopard people. But I poured that dispel potion on her. Her glamour wore off. She's a leopard lady. And so now they're not going to kill her. Instead, they're auctioning her off. If you can pay the bride price, you can marry her. The bride price is set high so that Yusufu, my buddy, who's in love with her, or at least infatuated. Maybe he doesn't know her well enough to be in love. I don't know. I don't know how much they've been talking for the couple of days he's been occasionally on guard duty. But that's his father's the Laibon, and so he set the bride price high because he does not want his son marrying a leopard lady. What I'm hopeful here is the case is that I'm going to pay the bride price, but that's for instrumental reasons. I want to get information from her. So first I got to get her free, and then I got to talk to her, and I got to convince her, hey, I'm good people, and I'm trying to prevent a war here. And what I hope is that eventually in the story we can, in addition to teaching the Simbani and the leopard men, the leopard folk, to be buds, to get along, to not go to war, that we can also teach a lesson of, we can get this Romeo and Juliet thing going, and but not like Romeo and Juliet, like a happy version, where the Capulets and the Montagues were cool and had a hero who showed up and taught them about tolerance and love and forgiveness, and about how the cycle of revenge is bad. I'm hopeful these two crazy kids will get married at the end. But for now, she's mine. I got to figure out how to pay the bride price. Oh, wow, Schumann. So you had the legitimate early phase. Like, I had it when you still needed a university email address, but I did not have it. Hold on. I should look. I'm getting messages here. Check it. I had a pretty grand week. Yeah, I suspected they'd be from Danielle, who was out running errands. So hold on. This is not great content. Oh, I just wrote. She asked me to add something to the shopping list, the grocery list, so I added it, and then I wrote a sweet thing at the bottom. And so she just sent me a screenshot and said, aw. So good for me. What a guy. So yeah, I tried to pay the bride price, which is 1 fine spear, 1 fine cloak, 5 zebra skins. I should have looked and seen I should have tried to see if we could bargain that down to 1 fine zebra skin. British! The avatar of oppression. I mean, I guess in a sense, I am oppressing the leopard lady right now. Okay, so I tried to go to the Laibon last time and say, hey man, I got the bride price, and the Laibon didn't care. This is Schumann's entire message, anybody watching on full on video on demand. Sorry, reading the message while trying to say about the message. Yeah, you know what? Like, my parents got onto Facebook, at least my mom did, so shortly after I did. And for me, that didn't entirely ruin it, because I could just troll my mom. I could just continue to say weird stuff on Facebook and then just, be like, oh, mom, when she got, like, confused. But then eventually, they're like, we'll make more money if we make this thing shittier. And I guess that was true for a while, but it just sucks so bad now. Yeah, the Laibon, I had no option to pay the bride price. Okay. So I'm wondering, maybe I can pay it right to her? I tried to give the bride price stuff to the Laibon, and he was like, I don't need this shit. I don't think he understood the context. Can I just give it to her? This is promising. You better not, you might hurt someone. Never mind. It's not promising. Yusufu? No. Okay. I'm not supposed to just be stabbing at her. What if I gave her the cloak first? This object at this time is inappropriate. Okay. Hold on. Let's talk to him again. When you take away the magic of the leopard man, he changed to this girl. She is pretty for a leopard man. Yeah, no kidding, buddy. She's a leopard woman, a leopard person. There got to be other ways we could do this. I'd be thinking maybe it'd be time for me to take a wife. When I'm initiated, maybe I buy this prisoner for a bride. Laibon has set a high bride price, though. Oh yeah? The bride price of this girl is high because she is a prisoner. No, it's because your father is meddling in your love life. The Laibon does not want her to escape before we regain the spear of death. Girl, huh? So the prisoner can speak. Oh yeah, we've already experienced this. Does she not look fine when she's mad? Yeah, he's into her. Yeah. Okay. She doesn't want a stringy-haired foreigner for the husband. I think she's talking about me. Is my hair stringy? At least she didn't say stringy-armed. She doesn't want to talk. She does not want to talk. Okay. Man, I hope we're not just going to struggle for hours to figure out how to pay the bride price. I don't know. Go back to the Laibon for a sec. See if I missed anything in here. Then I'll load, because I'm worried about bothering him. Bride price. Yeah, 1 fine robe, 1 fine spear, 5 zebra skins. Can I pay that? No. You want this cloak? No. Okay. Okay. I feel like there must be a way. Because it would be weird if the game just stopped here and was not beatable. Fine spear. Fine robe. You have 5 zebra skins. I have the bride price. Perhaps if I talk to Hura tonight, she'll be like, oh, so paying the bride price involves like taking the items and you have to put them I don't know. Or is there... Oh no. Habari, buena. Habari. Okay. Noted. I'll try that. I will try that. We'll try that. Okay. And if there's something bugged, and I'm struggling with this, I will be more willing to say, hey, does someone want to just Google what the hell's going on here? We'll see what happens. Oh man. So yeah, despite starting late and therefore wrapping up sooner than I had hoped. I was hoping for someone who would be carrying money, but I'll kill you just as well. Boom. Got him. Yeah, I got stuff really going in Pooler Radiance, except that now I'm... Because I was in a hurry. So first I found that building that I hadn't been able to get into, when I used the knock spell to get into it now, I could not... I discovered it was a library. And I went through and I found enough stuff to complete the commission and get a reward. And I even found a kobold who gave us a map of the textile complex, which would have been really helpful long ago before we did the textile complex. But now it's nagging at me that when I searched all the library stacks, I did so by going into the first place and hitting look, and it would be like, you search through the stacks, and then it would tell you what you found. And in my head, I was thinking, when it says you're going through the stacks, it means you're actually... Oh, here we go. Crocodile Man. This is... The Crocodile Men are outside the scope of this game's empathy. It's teaching us a lesson about how we should be... there needs to be understanding between the Simbani and the Leopard Men. The Crocodile Men are fair game. And, to be fair, they do seem very aggressive. I need money because I have come to believe... 22. Alright, I'm working on it. I've come to believe, given that we know the leopard men use glamours, and that, what's-his-face, Salim, doesn't just give you one dispel potion, but rather adds it to his thing. I thought I should probably be just hanging on. So we're going to see if on day 41 things come together. And then if not, well, I'll try. Go in, talk to the Laibon, come back out. Fair point. Yeah, so I pictured that when it said you search through the stacks that it was like, you know, the party splits up and they tore the whole wing. And what I came to realize what started nagging at me when I thought about it later was everything else in this game is about, you know, the square that you're in. Not about the room that you're in being entirely searched. So what if I left some stuff on the table? The good thing about that thought nagging at me is that it won't actually take long to go back and verify that. And it won't be difficult. And if the nagging doubt is accurate, then I'll just get a bunch more information. Perhaps. I was really hoping when I realized we were in the library, we were going to find a map not relayed to us by a kobold of one district of the city, but maybe a city map or even a Moonsea region map. So that was a bit of a letdown. So hopefully next week that'll happen. And the other thing that occurred to me is that I had been thinking what turned out to be the library was Kovel Manor, which is the Ujambo Usiku, by the way. I know now that you are a different person from the elder Migonje? Anyway. Migonje? Doesn't matter. I just call them both elder to be safe. Anyways. I was rude to you, or to your cohort this morning. Forgot to say Kwaheri, but Kwaheri to you. Where are my manners? I'm all in tizzy here. Okay. We're back. Late at night. Throw down a save. Okay. Does Uhura have anything secret to reveal to me about paying the bride price? Or maybe do I even just need to tell her that I have it? Is that a progress flag? We'll figure it out. We're too close to things actually happening. Barry. Yeah, you want to hear about my initiation? Thank you for watching. But what did you think of how I used my arms during the initiation? You know what? I shouldn't be flirting right now. Hey, there's new things to ask. Well, how are things in the village? Okay, yeah, we've read that before. What's your sister's name? My sister watches Simba during the day while I guard the cattle of the village. My sister Nyasha is newly wedded and longs for a baby. Simba be a very good lesson to her. It's interesting. Yeah, you expertly compensated for the weaknesses of your arms, but with your knowledge of angles and trajectories while throwing. Well done, friend. Yeah, Stimpinski, it's kind of odd that, I mean, obviously we know where they got the name Uhura, but I don't feel like they tried to make her look like Nichelle Nichols that much. Or maybe I'm just blanking for a moment. Maybe I'm looking at her and I should be seeing Nichelle Nichols and I'm not. Warrior needs good balance and to think with the whole body. When two people on the bridge, brain be too slow and body fall off. When the body be doing the thinking, body be fast. The bridge be for training the body. Yeah, no kidding. How about that? And the spear area, right? The spear area be for warriors to practice throwing spears. A warrior needs to be strong and good at throwing to make the spear go straight. Yeah. What about the seasons? Right, yeah. They move so that they're nomadic farmers. Well, Kwaheri. And good night. Alright. Nothing there that seemed to set off the bride price, so we'll see what we can do in the morning. So the other thing nagging about me with Pool of Radiance is that at first I thought the big building that turned out to be the library was Covell Manor. And then I set out yesterday with the thought, what if Covell Manor was a task given to me fairly late by the city council, and the place where this big building that turned out to be the library is pretty close to the slums, like your starting point of the adventure. And so at that point I thought, well, I've also been in this big 4-screen area where the buildings are bigger and there's a giant building in the middle. So that's probably the wealthy district that I've been hearing about. And then maybe the centerpiece that I've been thinking is like a castle or a fort or a temple is actually Covell Manor. So I went there, and I started in there yesterday. It's very interesting. Inside that big 4-screen building, there's like an internal hedge maze, and you can still see the sky. And I was thinking, that's weird. And then there are like rooms inside it. I was like, what an odd place. I guess is the idea that the thieves that took over Covell Manor have gone like all out to customize it to their liking. And I was just puzzling over this today. And then the thought occurred to me. I remembered searching some of the outer rooms of the or buildings, whatever they are. The outer buildings in what I thought was the wealthy district. And one of them was like a laundry place where like kidnapped people were being forced to be laundry stewards for whichever bad guy faction controls this place. And then when I thought about it, I realized there wouldn't be a laundromat in the wealthy district. If there's a whole building dedicated to laundry, that's probably because this is not a district, but this is the castle that I've heard of that has been taken over by giants. I heard hobgoblin rumors about that. So, yes, sorry, I'm standing here like an idiot, my dear Laibon. Well, I would like to thank you, first of all, for allowing me to become a Simbani Warrior. Good. That was why I was thanking him, so I'm glad the game took it on. You'll be most welcome in our tribe. The Simbani respect brave warriors. Yes, I am very brave. Even braver when you consider that I do all this with these little noodle arms. So, about this prisoner. Yeah, we talked about this. Okay, so. Yes, I know he set a high price. Yep. Okay. Alright, for now, I guess I'll say farewell. Kwaheri, my dear Laibon. The bride price of the prisoner is set at 5 zebra skins, 1 fine robe, and a fine spear. If you wish such a wife, bring those things to me. Kwaheri, young hero. We are done. That feels like a piece of dialogue that now that I've seen it, if I try to give him this stuff, he's not going to be like, you son of a bitch. Why are you giving me a robe? I don't want your robe. What would make you ever think that I wanted 1 fine robe, 1 fine spear, and 5 zebra skins? And then another thing I've been thinking, okay, I got to get all my Pool of Radiance thoughts out, even though I know that nobody cares. I understand that. I know this is self-indulgent. But I got to think out loud about this stuff. The one other thing that I know I have left to do within Flan is there's supposed to be a temple that's been taken over by the Cult of Bane. And we're supposed to liberate it. That's why Durton, the NPC priest, has joined us. And I've been thinking, well, okay, that's probably in the wealthy district too. But not like right in the district, but maybe like there's a place further north. But then I looked, at least in the northwestern part of the wealthy district that also might be the big castle, and there was no way to go north from there. Or west. And so if this castle is not the wealthy district, and also there's no further place to go to find a temple, where am I missing stuff in the town? So that's what I got to think about this week. Perhaps, if I go and search the library more thoroughly, I will be given the journal entry, because I know there's a town map in that journal. Maybe I'll get it. Time will tell. Time will tell. Okay, and now we're just doing this. The thing that we're actually here to do. That's almost certainly what it says. Schumann. I hadn't thought about the fact that he has a sign that clearly is supposed to have writing on it. Like it doesn't look like a banner, like it's like a color pattern, like a flag or a coat of arms or something. You want this fine spear? I hope he does not interpret this as killing. But boom, we're paying the bride price. You should find it most interesting to be married to a wildcat. I accept your bride price, and the leopard man prisoner is now your wife. Wait, hold on. Oh my goodness. She hasn't even told me your name. And it was the bride price thing, man. Alright. I can't even say goodbye. But I thank him. Great. I'm banned from bidding him farewell. Ask about the spear. Weird. That seems bugged. But alright. Well, we just gotta get out of there. I'll look at my stats, see if I took a communication penalty for leaving the Laibon's place without wishing him farewell. I think I did. Or maybe that went up. But I think it probably went down. At any rate, it's a good sign of the credit that I built up to the Laibon that I gave him one piece of the bride price. And he was like, this is a serious man. He wouldn't come here. We don't need to go through the whole thing. I trust you. Just leave the rest of the bride price, out there. What if I've been dreaming of my wedding day since I was a lad? Or what if the Leopardlady has? We're just married? I just have to go and be like, hey, we're married. It was going to be awkward enough to be like, hey, we're engaged. Abari, hero of Shapeir. Already the rumor be spreading that you are now the husband of this Leopardlady. Ha! She's a firecracker, this Leopardlady. We'll get along well, even if we're... I'd be thinking maybe you should find some gifts for your new bride. Maybe then she will think of you more as a friend than as an enemy. Yeah, that's we're not so different. Even across literal different dimensions. The humans of Earth in the 21st century, the people of the Simbani, courtship rituals. First, you got her captured, and then you got to take away her glamour. Then you got to pay the bride price, and then you're married. And then you must woo her with gifts. That would be cruel. This is the perfect time to go let him win. Be like, okay, hey, I got the girl, but geez, you have more pieces captured than I. Alright, well, let's, I guess I should ask her. No, she doesn't want to give me cool dialogue options. Do I have something I can say? Tell about the bride price. No. Alright, so, yeah, you've been talking to my wife here? What's she like? Do we have things in common? When I told this Leopardlady she was now your wife, she spat and snarled. I do not think she is pleased. Yeah, no kidding. Do you think she would like me better if I had my purple pants on? It will not be wise to claim this bride before you at least do something to win her friendship. I agree with that. So you think I should bribe her with gifts? Yes. When a Simbani wants to gain a friend, the Simbani gives 3 gifts. 1 gift be of beauty. 1 gift be for friendship. 1 gift be of trust. This is the way of my people. Okay. Do you know anything about the leopard folk? And what they do? Okay. 1 gift be of... Oh, no. Wait, I can just ask for the same thing again. Great, because 1 gift be of... I missed the first one. 1 gift be of truth. 1 gift be of friendship. Oh, and 1 was of beauty, right? So you think she'll like this beauty, truth, friendship gimmick more than if I got her something borrowed, something blue, something old, pardon me, something new? Wait, that's not... That's just what a bride should be wearing on her wedding day? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So, are you impressed? Are you going to be impressed with me, Uhura? Or how are you? Are you upset that I'm off the market? Probably you don't care about that. I'd be finding it strange to think of you have married. I do not think you'd be ready to settle down for a long while. No, I'm going to try to offload my bride onto Yusufu once I've wrapped up here and I'm ready to move on. Besides, you will not really be married until she agrees to such a thing. I do not think your bride wants you for a husband yet. Is it the spitting and the snarling that gives you that feeling? No! Oh, and, okay, yes, you're right. But hey, at least we're talking now. She said more than 2. She said both ha and no to me. We are on the path. Okay. All right. Gift of beauty, gift of trust, gift of friendship. Let's look at my pack. I gotta believe that this wooden leopard is something. If I just give her back the drum of magic, that might be problematic. That might seem more like rubbing it in. Okay, well, let's see. Can I just give her... Do you want this leopard? Hopefully she doesn't bite my hand. This is lovely. Do not think, though, that it will make me your wife. Full sentence. 2 full sentences. 1 with... I was going to say with more than 1 clause, but that's not actually true. But 2 sentences, some commas, some modifiers in the second sentence. Great. Great. Save that. Okay. Would you like your people's precious relic? I'm not sure this is wise. No, she ignores it. I'm skeptical she would just ignore it. Okay. So, my thought is that well, she said it was lovely. So is it a gift of beauty? I was thinking it might be the gift of friendship on account of its, Yeah. She's not programmed to accept or even acknowledge. I guess she's so scornful of me, she didn't even look up. How did I get her to accept the leopard in that sense? I guess because it could fit through the bars. I could just put it in front of her and she was forced to look at it. The drum can't just be stuck through the bars. Okay. Well, I have either given her the gift of beauty or of friendship. Maybe I should actually try to talk to her again. Maybe I can learn some stuff about her now. Uh-oh. Uhura's not here to give me more advice for dating. So do you want to... No, she doesn't care. Once again. No? No? Okay. Well, gifts. Beauty. maybe we still need beauty, or maybe we still need friendship. Okay. Well, we have a quest now, so that's exciting. Quest for glory, for all values of glory that entail getting your wife to speak to you in a civil fashion. Abari, Buana. Abari. But also, Kwaheri. And away I go. Alright. I spent so much time thinking there's going to be a random leopard person meeting in the jungle once I've tripped enough flags. Could that still be the case? I don't know. But also, I got no good ideas for gifts right now. So why don't... And I need money to eventually buy a Dispel Potion, I think. And eventually also I'll be running out of food. Is that already happening? No. No. Not starving, at least. Oh, yes. That's what I wanted to hear. Especially when this guy comes in from the front just because of the absurdly slow speed of his charge. Whoops. Well, I let him get several free shots there. Okay, got it. But especially when he comes hobbling in from the bottom extremely slowly, and his posture also, and his general pitiful... Like, it makes it seem like we're exclusively killing senior citizens from the crocodile tribe, which, like, adds a whole other layer of, like, I don't know. Game for us. Okay, well, that guy's not really dead. He will get to hold his grandchildren at least once more. Fire it up. Here we go. Ding, ding. All right. Oops. Just let me in. Wait, did I? Yes, okay. If I'm holding the drum, I saved after I did all the important stuff. Kwaheri. Doesn't quite fit the scansion, Schumann, but... Don't know why you say Kwaheri, I say Haba. Yeah. Doesn't... It's good though. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess, like, do a lot of crocodiles, like, reach an old age level where they're going to decline and pass away? Or are they more likely to... Are there any natural... Oh, no, I hate you. I don't even... It's not even fun to... Okay, it's time to prove myself by slowly dying from poison. No, we got him in the loop. Whew. All right. Boom. Self-proven. But yeah. I guess we just get out here, wander around. The ant mound, I now know, is just never programmed. But it's comforting to know that when they created this graphical asset, it was supposed to be something. Oh, wow. I gotta read more about that. Because that's really, that's messed up in a really cool way. Okay. Maybe there's been more than one thing we got out of here. Let's go up, talk to my light buddies. Be like, hey, You got any good gift ideas? I'm dating this... Not just dating. I'm courting my new bride. And oh, she hates me. And also, we're keeping her in a cage, which I don't think she likes. Wait a minute. Maybe the leopard was the gift of beauty, the wooden leopard, and perhaps letting her out of the cage could be the gift of friendship? Oh, come on, buddy. What are you doing? You know what? We gotta get back out in the jungle and see if a night encounter happens. But if not, I really ought to try letting her out of the cage. It doesn't seem impossible that could be regarded as a gesture of friendship. Who's coming? I don't feel great killing... Well, you know. We try not to do any killing that we don't have to. But this guy might have some royals in his loincloth. And he was coming right for me. Five royals. Yeah, that's the... It's tricky to be marrying, wooing, trying to win the trust of a person who is hated by her captors. Especially when she regards you as one of her captors and thus hates you. Problematic. Okay, this is a good time to climb the tree. We can sleep up there. No cool random encounter happened. I wasn't wandering that long, but it seems like it could be a wise decision to just say, you know what? I've spent a lot of time counting on some random night encounter in the jungle. There's I have no evidence to believe that my hopes will ever be substantiated there. Stupinski, I mentioned this in the Discord, and I haven't got back to see if you responded there. But I finally picked up Star Renegades for a run yesterday. And I decided, given that there are a small number of characters you unlock through breeding is a weird way to say it, but you know, through developing bonds between certain characters. But since you had told me that most of the characters aren't unlocked that way, I was like, well, then it's a very restricted set of pairs that could possibly unlock. I'm not interested in playing, you know, guessing games with that. I'm comfortable looking this up. So I looked it up. I found the pair that would create the Juggernaut. I was like, okay, they work good as a team. I'll put them with this one. I built a nice little team that I thought was good. The opening segment went great. The first planet went great. The second planet was going great. Everything, like great loot drops. Everything we were getting was adding something, leveling up steadily. The stretch kind of goals, like when it was on harsh, like not even that high of a difficulty. There was, you know, like I did a syndicate hideout and one of those lander ships that sometimes appears, like 2 additional sub areas on the first planet. Went off without a hitch. I was at the point on the third planet where literally it was the third day, second planet. Third day on the second planet, and there were no options that I could open besides the one that had the highest level of the elites, the lieutenants or whatever they're called. Whoops. I have passed right by where my light friends are, who might have some idea. And now we have to watch that whole coming out animation. But this is where I want to sleep, because it's safe. The whole coming in animation, I mean. Okay, I'll go back out. I'll save immediately outside, because we've had some frustration going back and forth and having to watch that whole animation. So yeah, there's nowhere to go but against the level 3, because I had to get past him to get to the unlock thing to open up any other options on the map that I could go to. So I was like, all right. And I looked, and you know, I had maybe one character was at like 90% hit points. We were in good shape. No damage, no armor damage. And like I said, like things have been going really well. Strong team. Hadn't been in a tight spot in any battle thus far. Went into the fight, and entire party slaughtered in 4 rounds. Just game over. It was just like just bad luck of the draw. I pulled like an enemy party that was perfectly configured to thwart my party, and thwart they did. It was just a slaughter. I used the reset turn that you can do once per campaign, to reset the turn, the third turn, where I was like, oh man, this is falling apart. I reset that turn, and when I reset it, it actually changed. Oh, good question. Would it surprise you, Stimpinski, in any way if I said that I don't know? But I don't think it was like, it wasn't something like perfect. Like, I think one of them had resist light, or maybe a resist heavy. But yeah, there's like, I think in hindsight that I focused too much on trying to deal with the giant like hammer robot on the front line, because there was also just the generic like MK2 soldier mook guy, and I should have killed the mook to open up the back line a bit, but it went down hard and quick. Oh yeah, no bleeding. There was no bleeding. And we just got butchered, completely slaughtered. And like, I was developing the relationship between Jens and Mariati, the Enforcer and the Aegis, so quickly that on the second planet they were already partners approaching to full hearts, which I guess would unlock the Juggernaut. It was all for naught. I didn't sleep in there. I came all the way back down. I didn't stop to talk to the man. And then I immediately did that thing that I said I would try to avoid. I don't think I've seen that one. I honestly... oh my god. It should not be this hard. Wait a minute. It should not be this hard to climb down a gigantic tree in the dark. That actually should be hard. But okay, we'll do this right this time. Yeah, so it was a rough welcome back. Like, everything was going great, and then just like womp. But I still haven't picked up Tears of the Kingdom, so I think hopefully, I would really like to get this Juggernaut and experience them before I'm swept up. Okay. Do you have any thoughts, my dear lights? Here, let me just stand here looking appealing. Yeah. You know the lights would come way faster if I still had the purple pants. You guys are killing me. Here we go. I'm looking... you have any bride gifts? No. Okay. No, I just came by to say hi. Goodbye. Oh, would you like to hear about Shapeir? No, they don't care. Say goodbye. It is daytime. All right. Restoring one more time. Go in there, get at least a few minutes of sleep. And then I'll see can I pluck a flower from the heart of the world or some shit. And then we'll go back to the town and we'll see if the gifts can be metaphorical, like the metaphorical gift of freedom, which might count as something. Giving the gift of truth seems difficult when someone does not want to listen to anything you have to say. Yep. Sleep. Boom. Awake. I awaken, but I don't feel rested. And of course I don't. Can I pluck a flower? Can I do anything here? I can eat some spiced tea leaves. Okay. Nothing here. back to the town. I'll try that. And then it's time to do that thing I should do more often, where I pause and take a deep breath and take stock. I've been extremely productive this past week, which is actually having a detrimental effect, I think, on my gaming. Not in the sense that, because part of my productivity is that I got a lot done while still leaving myself all the time I wanted to play games on the internet. But I think things like not even realizing until much later that it makes no sense that the wealthy district would have a laundry building and then one giant castle. And also I've heard that there's a castle. And I was like, well, maybe the hobgoblins mistook the manor for a castle. I don't know if that makes any sense. In the harsh light of a new day. It's tough to say. But yeah, man. I can just tell that to go back to Star Renegades for a minute, I can just tell that a character called the Juggernaut is going to be up my alley. So I want to get that character unlocked, and I want to do at least one run with her before I'm swept into Tears of the Kingdom in all of my non-Dream Street game time for a little while. Okay. We're going home. After we slay a crocodile man. Okay. The fact that the prove yourself ones, the tougher ones, the level 2s, also charge at you much faster, kind of reinforces the you're just killing the elderly. But then again, if they are indeed following crocodile or alligator biology, then as Cedric has pointed out, that I don't know. Perhaps I don't deserve criticism. And then there's also like, okay, hold on. You know what? Another thing that I pick up rocks. I don't want rocks. Okay. Maybe, okay. Because I met that monkey. Remember, I met a talking monkey. And he told me that they live up in the tall trees. Okay. Before I go back, one other thing I'm going to do. Because I met the monkey on the next screen. Because, like, what if I just haven't, No, I'm confident now. I won't blanch from you. I won't flee from this battle. Also, I just saved. Got him. Alright, great. My confidence surges. Yeah, what if there's a way that I can get to those monkeys that I just missed before? Like, not even something I've unlocked now. It's worth trying. Uh-oh. This is the, oh no, it's just the demon. It's merely a gigantic burrowing demon. Ta-da! Okay. I don't know. Like, there's never been anything on these map screens except the occasional trap that I find. They took away my levitate spell from Quest for Glory 2. More fighting. Hate to do it to you, but you kind of brought it on yourself. Seven royals. the matter, hero? Too good to climb any of these generic trees? Okay. One more effort here. Wait, if I look around, impassable jungle, seedy looking plant, haha, well played. The vines are thick and round, so the sort of thing that should be able to support a strong young hero. Nah, pick up more rocks that I don't want. Okay, put a pin in the monkey thing. Let's go back to town. Try the letter out strategy. Oh, you lousy thing. I hate things like you. I guess on every one of these screens now, I'm going to be like, right, why would it be? You're right. That's a good point, Cedric. Because when I made the magic user, I decided to go pure back in. Oh wait, there's nothing on this thing. Get out of here. But wait, why did clicking with this cause me to go? No. Okay, never mind. Wait. Okay. Wander around in the jungle, taunting the leopard men by playing their ceremonial drum. See if that angers them enough that they want to kill me. Alright, come here, giant, impressive ant. I mean, to me, you're just an ant. And all the impressive things about ants have to do with their collective behavior. You're just one clown-ass ant by himself. But yeah, I'm not a climber at all, am I? No. Never climbed a thing in my life. If I'm going to find those monkeys, I suppose I need some sort of levitate spell, or maybe a really tall ladder. Hey, you know, I'm actually married to a leopard lady. Man, it was hard to get into this fight and it took a lot of hits. Fortunately, I did eventually. Not only are my stats high enough that most of the time that I press the attack button I will get a hit, but I also learned the actually very simple and intuitive dodge the magic attack timing. Please tell me you were rich. 10 royals, baby. We'll be dispelling something again in the future if there is indeed another thing we could dispel one day. Back to town. Hi, Barry. Hey, do you have any advice about gifts for my wife? No? Never married? Alright. Quiet. I guess I should come back at night and ask Osiku. Maybe Osiku is the lover. That's why he's the night elder. But okay. Let's try the very straightforward. Hey, can we let my wife out as a gesture of friendship? Abari, hero Shapeir. Already the rumor you've already said this. Ah! Yeah, I like that gift idea. Can we drill down on that? I don't think we can. Beauty, friendship, trust. Yep. I did get that from before. No, you don't have any tips? Okay. Hey, leopard lady. No? You're not going to talk to me no matter what I say? Okay. Can I just let her out? I do not think that would be a good idea just now. And maybe you should let the leopard lady get used to the idea that she is your bride before you let her go. Ha! I do feel weird about keeping my wife in a cage, and also we've never had a conversation, and also she hates me, and also, I mean, that's the nut of it. Okay. You know, maybe it occurs to me. You know who might have some good marriage advice? It's my buddy Rakesh. Hi, Barry. and Kwaeri. You say Missouri, I say whatever the opposite of Missouri is. Why am I walking at night? It's not good for my health. Well, yeah, I bet I'm getting tired. Okay. The really comforting thing right now is that to the extent that I am stuck, which I don't think it counts as stuck yet because I haven't really explored all my options, but to the extent that I am stuck, I'm stuck on a puzzle. Like a defined puzzle that I know is there, that makes sense, that I can pursue and investigate instead of like trying to reason backwards from how the game might be programmed. I will not be flirting with the welcome woman. Oh ho! Lion of the Golden Mane. She's come up with a pet name for me. And yet, there's no tell her I'm married now. Marhaba indeed. Can I order a meal from you? Excellent. Oh, jeez. Well, I was up all night. Hopefully there was coffee with the meal. Okay. Okay, let's get out there. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Okay. I tell my friends I'm married. Will they have any advice about gifts? I feel like Salim is probably not going to have gift-giving advice or really good marriage advice at all. Or probably he'll give me like a Kramer style thing about how marriage is. You don't want to get tied down every single day. You got to ask about. You can't eat dinner in front of the TV anymore. That kind of thing. Why can't we? Because you got to talk about your day. How was your? Okay, great. There is important stuff to tell them. So first, I dispelled this Leopardlady. Pretty cool, huh? If I know the Simbani, they will try to sell her as a wife. I already told her this. Yeah, about that. I have quite a follow-up for you. I did. I'm the husband now. What are the secrets of a successful marriage? It's several hours of bodies entwined private time. Congratulations. I am certain you will gain greatly from this experience. Just because you have purchased her for a bride does not mean she will want you for a husband or even a friend. You will have to win her trust. Any thoughts about that though? What do you think It is the custom of our people and the Simbani to give 3 gifts to those we want for a friend. One gift is a gift of something lovely to wear, to represent the beauty of friendship. Okay. This is paying off in spades. Something to wear. Man, I had this fine robe. Another gift is of something that will be personally meaningful to the one you give it. This shows that you care. Okay, is that the beauty one or the truth one? I guess maybe the Simbani and the Lion Torva. The last gift is something useful or something they might want. I am sure that the only thing your new bride wants now is to escape, but you will need to find something else to give her before she gets away. Yes, yes. Something else she wants. I tried to give her back her drum. Her people's drum. Lockpicks? If you give her these gifts, I am certain you will gain her friendship. Okay. 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 So something personal and something useful. Okay, so I definitely have given her the something personal. But that's the gift of friendship. That's not the gift of friendship. Is that the gift of truth or of beauty? Probably beauty. Okay. At any rate, I've given her one. And I know that one of the ones I haven't given her is going to be something to wear. Well, I just happen to be in the shopping capital of the savannah. So we'll see what we can find. How am I unacquired a lot of that money. Yeah, I only have 42. That's enough for the Dispel potion, but I don't want to risk accidentally spending all of my money on that and then coming down here and finding out, oh, there's an awesome gift I could have gotten her. Ooh, maybe the robe maker has a fine robe, but in a leopard print? Maybe it's these guys' moment to shine. What kind of merchandise do you have today? You should look around. If you've ever seen such quality items gathered anywhere, every one is a guaranteed anachronism. Pop, don't you mean antique? I know what I mean, you big dummy. You keep out of this. Okay, well, talking to them, but I was going to say goodbye. Oh well, okay. Kwahiri, my friends. All right. Was the robe seller up here? I mean, it's not like this is such a big town. It's going to be too painful. If I have to go everywhere. Oh. Hujambo. Ooh. Wait, isn't Hujambo good evening? I've been assuming that. And that Habari was good day. So, okay. What kind of goods do you have? Animal hides, leather items. All right. Water skin, zebra skin. No thanks. I was hoping you might have like a... okay. But obviously this is also not the guy who sold me the robe. So... Kwahiri. Let's go the other way. Beads, beads, very fine beads. Well, they're cheap. It could be good. Good. Gatar, Kilak Memnon, Effendi. Could be good, could be nothing. I might have already had beads. Yes, I did, didn't I? Well, now I've got lots of beads. They're made carefully. They're made of carefully hand-polished native wooden shells. I don't think that's going to do it. Do new brides like dry fish? Or rope? I don't think I need... I certainly don't need any more rope. So, Kwahiri. Hmm. Okay. Well, I kind of got great use out of your... What other carvings do you have? No. No. The game is telling me that I have every carving I will ever need, so... wait, hold on. Enough already? Can I ask him about marriage? No. That would be a really nice addition. Even not even just for solving the puzzle. It would be a lot of work. But if, like, it added a dialogue option for everybody that I could go around and be like, I just got married. I don't think I'm ready for this. Like, would you have any advice? Is there anything I can do? Is there any way I can not screw this up? She already hates me. For whatever that's worth. Good day, Effendi. Yes, good day. Hey. Yes, it's quite an honor. So, no, I don't need anything. So I can't just buy more clothes. Does she want my chainmail? Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, qua Harry. And I don't know. Are this guy's amulets suddenly useful? Feels unlikely. How many amulets do you have? Yep. They're all just junk. Okay. Qua Harry. No, I haven't. I know he doesn't know my language, but I thought maybe he speaks the language of love. You know? Hey, Calb. Good day, master. How may this worthless son of a dog serve you? Perhaps you would like some meat? May I sell you some meat, please? Hello, master, hello. You know I love to buy your meat. Jeez, just give me 10. Just load me up. It's so cheap. Oh, most magnificent, Oh, most magnanimous, magnificent, munificent, benevolent, malevolent, non-violent, ultra-violent, ultra-love... No, not my best. But anyway, he says the thing he always says. I largely agree, Schumann. Like, it's a double-edged sword. In the sense that, like... In one sense, they made all the city that they need for the game that they built. Ho ho, still writhing in their death throes. Wow, cool. Qua Harry. Just keep on walking. Don't make eye contact. But yeah. Yeah, any ability to go to the Lion Tour only district would obviously be cool in a way. Does she like honey? I mean, honey's not expensive. I'm gonna... Real classic in over his head romance stuff. I'm just gonna get her I'm just gonna go back and be like, here, look at all this shit I have. Like, does this work for you? Do you like this stuff? Hey, yes, I do propose peace, Celine. Although I will say peace to you when I leave. Oh, hey, good to see you, man. So, no. Wait, you've been married, Celine? No. Well, oh, it's only 30 royals. Great. Oh, rude of me. Peace, I say over my shoulders. I stomp out. That hurt my comm score? Sure did. I'm getting worse. Getting less likable. Okay. Too many saves. I'll delete a bunch. Just to keep this at bay. Uh-oh. I hear a cat yowling. So I ought to go and see what's up with her. So hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. And back at it. Okay, I think it's actually day 43 now. Hope so. Or else I've totally ruined the... Whoops, wrong thing. Day 43. Excellent. Okay, so can we go anywhere? No. Of course. Do you have any marriage advice? Good day, human. Oh, sorry, remind me your name? It is not my duty to answer the questions of humans. Okay, buddy. Are you the nice one? Is this the good cop, bad cop routine? I have been named Tabaka Simrish. You like all these stairs? These stairs lead up to the temple of Sekhmet. The stairs before us lead down to the middle plateau of Tarna. Kwaheri. Farewell, human. So obviously, the reason that when you greet the guards, you only get one dialogue window is because Tabaka is the nice one. Did I earn back some communication cred? No, but I didn't suffer anymore. Suffer any more damage. Can I do anything new in the temple? Nope. There we go. Make my own fate. So, next, we find out if my new bride likes beads. Habari. Hey, may the wind blow in your faces too, my boys. Kwairi. No good cop, bad cop routine here. The front city gate guards are just swell dudes. At least the daytime ones. I've never talked to the night shift ones. Oh, for crying out loud. Nicer to be attacked by one with money. Ah, man. Ah, this is just a honeybird. At least that's a short scene. Oh, man. The hero just loves honeybirds. He can't... Every time he sees one, he's like, honeybird? Okay. Perhaps... Well, that's the sound I like to hear. As a tired old crocodile man hobbles towards me. $4, not bad. Ujambo Siku. Ever been married? Of course not. Guai. The elder of the night can't be tied down to any one lover. I wonder if I'll be able to have another conversation with Yusufu tomorrow. See how he feels about the whole thing where I married the woman of his dreams. Bye. You have anything else to say about my wife? You don't. Alright, my friend. Quiet. Who's on guard for my wife at night? And I suppose I don't have to wait till the morning to do the classic adventure game move of cycling through all the items in my pocket. What are your thoughts about my wife? No. Okay. Alright. Let's at least see... Like, she can wear beads. Technically. Do you like beads? The Leopardlady holds the beads for a moment, smiles, then puts them away. No feedback. I mean, like, no verbal feedback from her. Now, this is a family stream. I shouldn't speculate. Okay, so that's definitely the something to wear. And so we've given the... I'm going to guess that we've given beauty and friendship, the ones that seem easy and obvious. I saved, yeah. And if I didn't, I know how to do that again. Okay, so let's take a look. No, obviously swords, not magic. The tinderbox is, you know, a tool for me. But it is useful. I'll try it. I mean, there's no harm in just being like, hey, look. Got you just a ton of things. Would you like 13 rocks? They are the shiniest rocks I could find, my dear. Okay, hold on. Do you like honey? No. I didn't think that was going to be it. I mean, rope could be useful. Do you like rope? I didn't think it was going to be the rope, but at this point, we might as well try. There's no harm in trying. I have an extra one of these. Are you impressed with me for killing dinosaurs? No? Really? You want a dispel potion? No. Okay. What else could be? I mean, technically this is useful. No. No, of course not. Alright. I ought to try this a second time. I do find it kind of surprising. I don't seem to have any way to play the drum. It really does seem like it would be important to her. Okay. Well, first, let's go get some sleep. And then, oh, whoops. And then, maybe, perhaps day 44. We'll knock things up a notch. Maybe I can get the gift of truth from a random encounter with a leopard person in the jungle. Probably not. But you never know. You never know. Wakey, wakey. Day 44. In other offline gaming roguelite elements in an RPG inspired gameplay scenario news, me and Danielle are having a hell of a For the King run right now. I think we might finally beat the main For the King quest. We put the game aside for a long time after Habari Buona. Habari. And Shapeir. Wait. I didn't want to leave town just yet. I want to go up here. First of all, see if Yusufu's there. Of course not. That's what they say. I am going to do this gift thing, Uhura. But hold on. Okay, what if I... Okay. Okay. She's not going to talk to me yet. In the bright light of day, can you see that this is here? No, she doesn't care. She doesn't want the friggin' magic drum back. Do you like fruit? We ought to try. What about just meat? Meat is useful. Okay, hold on. I have all kinds of pills. Do you like pills? Our marriage is going to go a lot better if you also enjoy using pills. No? Okay. Okay. A gift of truth or a gift of something useful. I don't know. I don't think this is a puzzle solution. I'm just curious. Can I just light a fire here in the middle of the day? Didn't do any good. I object to that. I feel like it would in fact be very effective for the purpose of starting a fire on the already prepared firewood in the fire pit if you use a tinderbox on it. Habari. But while I'm at that, Kwaheri. Yeah, we... Oh, you know what? It was probably gift of trust. I better go back and verify that. Although I was thinking the two largely along the same lines. Like, giving the gift of truth would be a way of earning trust. But it is worth having the precise wording. So I ought to ask a second time. I can't. I missed my shot. No, you never actually miss your shot. In a game where you can go back to the morning. Try again. A marriage based on a foundation of drug use, 1 fine spear, 1 fine robe, and 5 zebra skins. A thing of beads, a figurine. This marriage has a multivariate foundation. Right. She doesn't like honey. She cares not for honey, as we learned. Okay, hold on. Tell me once more, Uhura, about the gifts. Yeah, 1 gift of trust. I just don't see how letting her out. It's not the most trustful thing. Yeah, can't use magic. I just cast the open spell. Nope. Wait, if I go back immediately, is the guy... Actually, it's the game telling me it's not a good... No, it was Uhura saying don't let her out. In that case, is it different when Uhura is not here? No. Well, I mean, it is different. It didn't play the puzzle jingle, so perhaps I've just, doomed myself. Is that more or do I have more or fewer puzzle points than I had before? Hold on. Because this could be the right thing and it could be the wrong thing. It was nothing. And yet. Alright, we're trying this. This is what we're trying. Obviously, I'll maintain a save where I haven't freed her. But, again, what could be more trusting? Kwaheri. How can you possibly show more trust? And more friendship, for that matter, than by just not keeping your wife in a cage. Or, alternately, I'll walk off this screen and the Simbani will kill me. No? So far, so good. I don't think I will go tell the Laibon about this. Okay. I know the whole thing about the definition of insanity, but what if we can have a random encounter with a leopard person that is productive now because it's her? Specifically her. What if? Qua to the Harry. Alright. Alright. Let's go find out. And if we do encounter her in the jungle, it would probably be at night. But I guess plan is, hold on. First, the plan is to create a save called something. Hold on. Let's delete a few here. Yeah, we have a party going in For the King in the main quest that is very close to the end, and unlike the other times that we've made it to the final dungeon, we still have a few lives in our stock, or a couple. We have 2 exactly. But we might be able to get 1 or 2 more before we go to the dungeon. And we're higher level than we've ever been before. Like my character's reached level 11, and Danielle's 2 characters, because you only get a party of 3. Can't wait for the King 2, when we can play 4-player. We can each have 2 characters. Wandering in the jungle. Not yet, at least, meeting my wife. But now it's the night. Nothing. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to spend an entire night wandering this jungle screen. See if I have a run-in with her. I can't cast any spells. You call out a greeting to the unseen watcher. There isn't a creature in the jungle which has not heard you coming. Good thing you are not a hunter. I'm a lover, baby, not a hunter. Oh, this is so gratifying. Not just that I've solved the gift of trust puzzle, but more than anything that I'm having a random encounter with a friendly leopard person. So you may have paid the cow people bride price for me, but I am not your wife. You cannot buy me. Could I gift you to my... Did you think you could win me with a gift? I am Johari. I will choose my own husband when I want one. Is that your name? Or is that the role that you have in Leopardperson society? There's so much I don't know about you yet. So hold on. Yes, hold on. Let's drill down first of all on the name thing. Then we'll get to your slurs from my friends. Eventually. I am a daughter of the leader of the leopard people and a spellcasting changer. Yes. Oh, the daughter of the leader. Oh man, you are so going to actually wind up marrying my buddy Yusufu. And he is a good guy. So yeah, alright. I have so many questions, as you might imagine. But pay no attention to the drum-shaped lump in my bag. How do your people feel about missing their drum of magic? We do not know how a cowman found our village or managed to steal our drum of magic, but he left behind a spear in his hurry to escape. A spear of death? Or a spear of being framed? Because I think it was one of those two. Possibly both. And my people did not steal the cow people's spear as the stupid Simbani seem to think. It was their thief who took our drum of magic that left it behind for us to find. What if? What if? And I'm just spitballing here, baby. Johari, I think. Honey, if I... Can I? Is that too soon? What if, in the same way that you didn't steal the spear, they didn't steal the drum? What if the whole thing's a frame-up? How can there be peace between the cow people and our people when they stole our drum of magic and will not return it? Just make sure my backpack is entirely behind my back and entirely sealed. So, alright. It's actually really important to me. What if I agreed to annul our marriage if we could make peace? There has never been a mention of a peace mission to my people. The leopard people stay to themselves. I am the only one who has spoken with an outsider. And it's going great. Maybe you should... Hey? Maybe there's... What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? So, where's your secret village now that we know each other a bit better? My people's village is protected by magic so that no outsiders can find it. Yes, I know that. In what general area is it protected by magic? No. Hello, your mom. My people are shape changers and magic users, and have no respect for those who have no magic power. You want to see me do some cool tricks? Can I dazzle you for a minute, baby? No, I'm banned by the game from using magic right now. You like it here in the jungle? Leopard men are at home in the jungle. Our magic helps us survive and prosper here. I think that magic would actually help people survive and prosper in lots of environments. So, yeah. We're going to do this war. There will soon be open warfare between the cow people and my people. They first stole our drum of magic, and then they captured and sold me as a bride. These insults cannot be accepted. But they sold you as a bride to one of their greatest warriors. What's your dad's name? My father makes the laws for my tribe. The cow people would be plenty sorry they captured me, for my people would not have wiped them out tonight if I had not escaped. Would have wiped them out tonight if I had not escaped. Escaped? Is that really what we're calling this now? This situation that went down where I freed you? Trustingly? We're working on it. We're working on it. So yeah, you like changing your shape. My people are shape changers, if you have seen, and our shape is that of the leopard. Do you do other shapes though, like just for novelty sometimes? Even just to like prank each other? Show up as a panther? Are there any spells you could teach me? Like new spells in this game? I know much magic, as do all our people. Yeah, so, I understand where you're coming from, calling my friends the cow people, but do you have to say it with such venom? Those people you call the Simbani, we call the cow people, since they live like cows. Do they live like cows, though? They herd cows. But again, can you teach me any magic spells that are new to this game? Most of the magic of my people is done through ritual. Maybe someday you can see our magic, if I decide to show you. Hey. She's talking about the relationship continuing. We're getting somewhere. You sure do like to talk. I will go now, so don't bother trying to follow me. I can hear and see you in the jungle, but you will not hear or see me unless I let you. Well, geez then. For one thing, I wasn't hearing or seeing, but I got the feeling you were here all on my own. Hey, she walks just like the welcome lady. Like shoulder walk. I can't. Harry! I love you. Okay. Oh, so gratifying. Not just that the gift of trust worked and we're on the path, but that we're having random encounters with a potentially friendly leopard person. I guess it's still day 44, huh? Yeah, I'll get the day 45 save started. Let's go sleep in the tree. Oh, I don't even want to talk about any kind of separation just yet. Don't even want to think about the word. I'm not ready. I know that probably our marriage isn't long for this world. But for now, I'm all in on wooing. It's going to be so gratifying if we beat For the King, which we might do tonight, or we might fail. That's the nature of a rogue-esque game. Roguelike is such a complicated term for a genre, since it refers both to the extremely specifically defined RPG subgenre of games that are exactly like Rogue, to the extent that, like, in debating, when serious roguelike people debate what the definition of a roguelike even is. Oh, right. you can see that I didn't get it, but wanted to keep some dialogue going. But I was like, got to riff on the word separation. Yes. Yeah, maybe we got another situation like Rilulari and the innkeeper lady. It feels great to be here. Feels great to be solving puzzles, advancing the story, having things happen. Feels great. Like, this day was so packed in our schedule. Like, I had to keep pushing the thing back, and the thought occurred to me that it would be pretty sensible of me to just say, you know what? I'll just cancel it this week. It's no big deal. Everyone's life will go on, including mine. If I don't play Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War this week. But it was specifically the thought that, like, no, we're busting this thing open this week. So I was like, I can't let it go. Another message. I don't think this is going to be... No, actually, I've heard Danielle's voice. She is home. Who's messaging me? It's my sister saying thanks. I remembered it took a while today. I caught myself. Okay. Just in case I mess it back up. Let's get the day 45 save updated outside of that room. And we'll get out of here. It was late in the afternoon when I remembered, my sister is a mother. My sister counts as a mother. I have to text her to say Happy Mother's Day. Because to me, she's actually a sister, not a mother. But she is a mother, specifically to my nephews, so... Now that I think about it, I hope all of my friends who are mothers aren't like... Are you supposed to text like every mother you know? You can just do your own mother and mothers in your family, right? All right. Well, I feel great, and I don't see any reason to. I think step one, I think we want to have more meetings with my wife, who I think is named Johari, or is possibly a Johari. Like, because that could be like, that could be some kind of level of mage. That could be, whatever her father's title is. Like, Johari is the daughter of the whatever her father is. Time to prove myself. Well, man, I really ought to, when we meet, show her my cool flaming sword. Did you know, not only is this flaming sword magical, obviously, but the magic is powered by my own great honor? Pretty cool. Hey, she's coming to me in the day. Honey, I'm here. So, here I again, calling out to all the monsters in the jungle. Here I am, come and get me with your noise. I'm certainly not a good enough voice actor. I mean, I'm not a good enough voice actor to even be trying to do voices, period. But it's fun, so I like to do it. You still trying to get eaten? Are you looking for my village? You need someone like that cowman Yusufu to protect you in this jungle. I really got to break the flaming sword out right now. But, yeah. Not a good enough voice actor, but to think of what would it sound like if she was trying to make fun of my accent. But that's really what the help me thing should sound like. I decided to forgive you for insulting me. You're probably too dumb to know you're doing it anyway. Oh, she's melting. The ice is melting. I'm so glad you've forgiven me. Are you ready to bring me to the village yet? So, you're still trying to find my village. Do you think I will tell you so you and the cow people can attack it? Babe, the peace mission. I do not want the attack. I'm not here. I'm not a cow person, although some of my best friends are cow people. It's got that feel. Like, definitely, like, the only thing missing is that she should run up and hit me and then run away. Alright, so, anything else you want to tell me about your people? My people will never let you near the village. They know you're with the Simbani because I told them so. Well, that's going to make, family dinners awkward if I'm not even allowed in the village because you told your parents to hate me. I just feel like you're not even, like, are you even thinking about us when you make these decisions? But also, my buddy Yusufu, the cowman. Beefcake, huh? Speaking of cowman, Yusufu is the strong cowman who kept saying he wanted me for a wife. He looked almost smart for the Simbani. Well, I can kick his ass at the only game he ever plays. Shame you bought me for a bride first. He would not just watch quietly while I run away as if he didn't care. I freed you, and now I'm wandering around in the jungle all day in a vest over a dress shirt, looking for you. Do you think this breathes? Like, come on. But yeah, you're right, though. You're right. Yusufu is stronger than me and smarter than me, I guess. And he's a great guy. He is good. I'm not trying to dispel any of your feelings about Yusufu. It's just complicated because you're my wife. So you got captured, huh? That's not very impressive. This doesn't seem like a wise thing to say. I was caught while I was trying to sneak to the Cowman village and take back our drum. It's hard to sneak in the savannah, no place to hide. It's hard to sneak in the jungle. Your husband always senses when you're near. Any other cool facts you could tell me about magic? You know some magic too, huh? You cannot make the lightning jump from your fingers and go where you command, can you? No, I can. This is one of my main things. I did not think so. Maybe you would like to learn how to make a lightning ball? It will help you stay alive in the jungle. I will teach you, since you look so helpless. Well, I love getting new spells, so that's great. But also, this is how to cast a lightning bolt spell. We got to picture her, she's got to come, she's got to take my hand and show me the gesture and stuff. I've learned a spell. That's awesome. And now, I will talk to my father about what you have said. Maybe we can stop a war. I will see you again. Struts off into the jungle. Shoulders steady but also undulating. Lightning ball. All right. I'm no good at it. And, I can also win at pretty much any fight I'm going to get in now just by blasting away. But I should get good at the thing she taught me. So I'm just going to pound on anyone who comes and tries to attack me. get a little training in, go sleep in my fancy tree bed, and then, good classical storytelling structural trope that, oh, never mind. It's not going to be another day. My father is not interested in your words of peace. He even ordered me to stay in the village and not see you again. He speaks to me as if I were a child. I think he is a child if he thinks this war will be good. He probably said, you've changed ever since you married that foreigner, that stringy-haired cow person lover. Well, that didn't take long, so the village must be close by. I wish I could say I've been practicing. So how do you feel about this fight you've had with your father? I think we need to do something quick, or my people will be attacking the cow people. If my people do not get back the drum of magic soon, they will call for war. They've been very patient. I don't know what is stalling on the Leopardperson side. I have diplomatic ties. I have allies who are working really hard to stop the Lion Taurs from getting involved. But, hey. Brown Butcher, thank you for following. Just like the thing says. Oh, man. I feel like I need to explain every time. That was supposed to look like me going like this. I just didn't think about it, that when you go like this, your arm does not invert. Well, good news then. In the near future, I'll be finishing this game and then doing Quest for Glory 4. And then I'm going to be off in Britannia for a little bit. But then I'm going to do some pure classic point and clicks. I'm going to finally, I've played a few of the King's Quest when I was a kid, and I know I've beaten 6 with my buddy. But yeah, I think I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the King's Quest series at some point. In the medium future, I'll start that off. So there will be pointing and there will be clicking to come here at 58 Dream Street. Where was I here with this? Yeah, so the leopard man all riled up. My people are already doing rituals in preparation for war. Soon they will build enough magic to attack the cow people. Nice to meet you too. Thank goodness that their rituals. Apparently, their ritual magic takes longer than regular magic. If all they had to do was cast some war spells to get ready for war, it'd be too late. I'd have failed in my quest. So, can you help me? Do you know where the Spear of Death is? Because I shouldn't tell her I have the drum yet, but maybe a trade here could solve the problem. The spear of the cow people is hidden in my father's hut. The ways that you could get it is to return the drum of magic, steal it, or prove yourself worthy. Okay. Well, obviously, I have the drum of magic. I could return it. But I would like to prove myself worthy. I'm not going to steal it. My whole thing is honor and being a good dude. Would I have to prove myself in a duel? Or would you like to just do a practice duel? I don't know what I'm asking about a duel. Exactly. You would need to challenge the shaman in a magical duel to see who can outthink or outspell the other. Only thing is, the shaman has never lost a duel yet. Okay. Well, also you would need to take me to the village. But perhaps... Okay. I should come clean. I've had the drum the whole time. Good. If we give it to my father, he will stop talking so much about war. Of war. Maybe he will stop Maybe he will talk about peace with the cow people. Let's go. We're in. For a second, I was like, did Johari have a cheek tattoo the whole time? I've never noticed. No, that is the cursor. Holding the cursor over her face. All right, baby. What am... Oh, no, you don't. Get back here and help me figure out what to do. Yeah, what the hell, hero? Why did the hero take off? You're one strange man, you know. Why you want peace for my people, but don't even know my people? I don't understand. It's called just being great. Have you ever heard of a paladin? The most honorable people that exist? Still, I think I trust you. The people of magic, my people, do not trust outsiders. They will be very mad that I bring you there. My father would be furious. And that's probably part of the appeal here. One of the keys to getting this relationship off the ground was to let her go back to her father so that she could start seeing being with me as a rebellion against her father. You will have to prove yourself before the people of magic will listen to you. A strong show of big magic or the gift of the drum of magic will make them listen. I suppose the paladin way is to give the drum back, be forthright and honest. And also I haven't had any time to practice my lightning ball. Still, you're lucky if they do not kill you on sight. They may yet. They make your lad Yusufu fellow for sure. They know he's an enemy. Well, hopefully not. That's your second husband you don't even know yet. I assume. I'm not trying to make any assumptions. If Yusufu had hair and skin like you, my people would not kill him right off. First, they laugh very hard when they see him. Then they kill him. Maybe they will kill you too. I will try to save you. They're going to laugh at my hair? You think? Are they going to think my clothes are silly too? Would they respect me more if my pants were still purple? You're very strange. You sleep at night like a cow person. Night is the time when the leopard people are up. What? No, what? I'm good. What are you talking about, girl? I'm ready to party. Oh, well. If you're tired, maybe you should go to sleep now. Just right here on the floor. Are you going to watch out? Okay, we sleep. Daytime comes. Are you going to sleep all day? We need to go. I'm up. You need to be very quiet. Talk all the time. What? You do not want my people to see you before I talk about you, or you'll be one dead man. I think she means you need to be very quiet, not talk all the time like you normally do. And here we are. You can see my village from here. It will be dark soon, and we can watch my people do the change ritual. No outsider is allowed to see it and live, so do not tell anyone what you will see here. Oh man, this is high stakes meeting the father-in-law shit. Literally, we're deceiving him in advance, betraying his trust in advance, and then I have to lie to him. When we do enter the village, give the drum of magic to my father. Then maybe he will give you the spear of death if you ask him for it. But what if I pull out the drum and he's like, you stole our drum, you son of a bitch? Hold on one sec. I don't want to seem like a dumbass, but I'm curious. I want to see as much dialogue as I can. Have you ever heard of a place called Shapeir? Not to change the subject radically and abruptly. Hey, where do you think you're going, fool? It's pretty romantic. All you can do is talk about it? No. My people use magic all the time. They do not respect those who do not use magic. Yeah, we've talked about this, but I guess, this is part of any kind of long-term relationship. Eventually you have to accept that you're going to talk about the same things a lot. My people believe that the leopard is the most powerful of all creatures. That is why we become leopards. You will soon see the ritual that turns our people into leopard men. Feels... she's kind of holding my arm, but is it in a guidey way? Is there some affection there? Most of my village stays up until after the moon starts to go down. We do not go out much in the daytime. Alright. Well, shall we? Ho, 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 ho. Oh, wow. We did a lot of kissing. The time has come for the change ritual. Come quietly, and we'll go to a secret-looking position I know where we can watch. Over here, we'll be out of sight, and can watch that. And we can watch what goes on in the ritual. No, I've lost this voice entirely. Oh, okay. Now, you'll see some real magic. Told Danielle I'd be wrapping up around now. And this is a great culmination here. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Come, follow me. Come on. Now we can go into the village. What the fuck? We can give the drum of magic to my father, and then maybe talk him into peace. It was when I tried to mellow her out. I lost the character. Hugh, open up. Hugh, open up. I am Joari, and this is my prisoner. Prisoner of love. Joari, why have you brought this outsider to our village? Hey, Dad. This outsider is a very important person. He has important things to say. Oh, pressure's on. Everyone turns to stare at me. They're all jacked as hell. You have no right to bring this outsider to our village. Outsiders are our enemy and he should be destroyed. He is not our enemy. You must listen to him. Okay, hero man. You show my father why I brought you here. Okay, hold on. Is this dialogue? Like, tell about drum? Yeah, okay. First of all, do you folks say Habari? Or is that really... does that just sound like moo to you? You greet the leopard man leader. Okay. Hopefully they do bowing here. Why have you come to our village, outsider? Well, funny story. And just promise me you'll let me explain, but right here I have your drum. I tell him all about it. Behold, the drum of magic. Okay, doesn't sound... He's showing it off. Okay, so he's probably not going to order me to be thrown into the fire pit. Now it's your turn to speak. Just elbowing me in the ribs. You've just gained the paladin ability to sense the presence of danger. Be a terrible... You get the ability because it starts immediately buzzing. They're all about to kill you. They hate you now. Okay. What? What are you doing? What the fuck, man? I'm trying to click on you. You're looking like an idiot. Okay. So, we gotta talk about peace here. Start to tell the leopard man about peace. How you need the spear of death to convince the Simbani. You start. That's not a good sign. Oh. Okay. You journey back to the Simbani village. Well, that went way better than I could have hoped. A stranger once came to the Simbani. The stranger spoke of peace. There can be no peace, said the Simbani. The stranger came back to the Simbani village. Almost too easy. He spoke of peace again. There can be no peace while there is an enemy, said the Simbani. And so I showed you that you don't have an enemy. Except actually we probably do have an enemy. It's an evil demon. The stranger went to the enemy. The stranger then came back to the Simbani. I was going to say, I know all this. And then I realized we're actually talking to the whole friggin' village. Come forward, stranger. Show us the symbol of your peace. Check it out. Behold, the Simbani spear of death. Behold, the stranger has brought the Simbani the promise of peace. Now the Simbani can speak again in Tarna. Now the Simbani can speak again the words of peace. You travel with Rakesh back to Tarna by way of the magic portal. The next few days are spent arranging a peace conference between the Simbani and the Leopardmen in the Hall of Judgment. At last, the day of the peace conference arrives. I mean, the very knowledge that there's that place beyond the river and there's a demon afoot tells me that, this is not actually just, whoa, hooray, sweet. We ran out of ideas. This game only has 300 puzzle points. You've been watching the conference for some time as they introduce everyone. It has been rather boring. And now they say, you will prove yourself by repeating everyone's name in order. The Council of Judgment of the Land of Tarna now calls forth the Laibon of the Simbani to speak before us. I, Laibon of the Simbani, am speaking before you as leader of my people. For some reason, we're all speaking this guy's language so he can understand. The Simbani and the Leopardmen have always been enemies, despite having never met. The Leopardmen steal our cattle by night. They use magic against our warriors. They are sneaky and not to be trusted. This is the peace conference. Laibon. Peace. The Leopardmen stole from the Simbani the symbol of Simbani power, the spear of death. Did I not explain when I was bringing the spear back? You begin to sense danger. Yeah, this is not... Something is not right here. I feel that something terrible is about to happen. My friend, cannot you see the sign of the demon leaving the body of the Leopardman leader? I didn't know that was the sign of the demon, but I certainly... King Raja is furious at these actions. This is terrible. Yeah, this sucks. My friend, you must leave Tarna immediately before Raja declares a state of war and the gates of Tarna are shut. Seek out the demons in the lost city, and I will join you if I can. Go quickly. If the demon possessed the ability to, or was able to just possess, you quickly leave Tarna before things get even worse. But I do as I'm running by. I said Habari as I was far away, and then Quiery just as I shoot past, charging out into the field. It's I guess like for a demon, it's more fun to manipulate people and let them play out their own worst impulse. And then when that doesn't work, you're like, all right, fine, I'll just possess them and let them kill each other. It's less fun. But all right, we're wrapping up with 318 puzzle points, 156 honor points, plus 56 power points. We're smarter. We're better at communicating. Maybe not as better than when I started, because I was accidentally rude once today, but I'm a bit better at magic. And we are absolutely... Oh, I meant to look at one other thing. What is the date? It is still day 46. I don't think that's quite right, but okay. Feels like a day should have passed at least before this peace conference. But all right. That's a great place to wrap up. And exactly what I hoped came true. It was a brief stream, but it kept going right away in terms of things happening, and the things continued happening, and we wound up with actually completing a specific chunk of the narrative just on time, and we know where we're going next, and it's all very exciting. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So, all right, the rest of this week, check it out. Tuesday evening, if my buddy Greg's health holds up, and so probably not, but you never know. It could happen. Knock on wood, say a prayer for Greg. He'll be over here, and we'll continue our tour of the beat-em-up genre by going to Battletoads. And I will figure out, hopefully, how to get a Game Genie ROM working in my emulator so that we can see levels past the speed bike sequence in the 3rd stage. Then, at some point, impromptu, but I promise you it'll happen, I'm going to jump on and play some more Adventures of Lolo 3 when I get a chance. When I get some downtime this week. On Friday evening, it'll be Friday Night Frosthaven, and we're pivoting from where we thought we were going, the ice flows, to go to a new scenario that just opened up called Work Freeze, where we're going to try to help them clear a pass through the Copperneck Mountains so that Gloomhaven can get easy access to Frosthaven, which hopefully means it'll add a shop to our outpost and we can buy items. That'd be nice if we open up the trade routes and that happens. On Saturday, Pool of Radiance, we're going to find out, are there books I missed in the library? Because I had a brain fart and thought, using the look command once in the front of this room counts as searching the whole place. I'll walk through all those library rooms with the search mode on, and we'll see if there are actually books deeper in. Hopefully there's no basilisks deeper in, because there was one basilisk in the library, in the front of a room. But we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to see if, is that what I thought might be the wealthy district, and now I'm thinking, like, does it make sense? Is it actually just a castle? What, if that's right, where's the wealthy district? I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be fun. And then we'll be back here. And we're going to the City of the Demons, baby. Things are rolling now. No more getting tied up by random progress flags that don't quite make sense for the events that they trigger. Instead, we're going to solve puzzles and we're going to do things. And maybe it'll be one of those, these games tend to pick up the pace as they come downhill to the end. So maybe we win next week and we're on to the much anticipated Shadows of Fear. At any rate, that's going to be a fun week. And in between, I'm going to stay real productive. I got some fun projects to work on, both my teaching job and my secondary job. Well, the secondary extra special project is going to tie back into my regular job. None of this is important to you, but I'm excited for it all. Maybe me and Danielle will win it for the king, and I'll tell you about that. Lots to be excited for. So hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time that we're all crossing that river together, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.